Hello Hornets and welcome to Bgsn. Today is Tuesday, January 16th. I'm Tiana.
And I'm Josh Parker. Today we'll take a look at why the flu has been so bad this year, some news on the upcoming Winter Olympics, and some advice on how to take care of not only yourself, but also your vehicle in the cold.
But first, here's Bree with this week's weather forecast.
Thanks, Tiana. Outside is still slippery with last night's new snowfall. And even though the school in the city has been putting down salt, the roads are still slippery, so be careful on your way out to lunch and on your way home. Starting us off with today, the high will be 21 and the low will be 12. Tomorrow will be just a little warmer with a high of 31, and Thursday night we will get down to 17. And then Friday will take us into a warmer weekend with the high being 37 and the low will be 26. And then finally Saturday we'll be looking at a high of 40 and a low of 36. That's all for weather. Back to you guys.
This cold weather isn't hard on us, but also our bodies. It's also hard on our cars. Cody went out to give us tips on how to take care of your cars in this cold weather.
With it being consistently really cold this winter, it's taken a toll on a lot of cars out there. Here are some tips to help you keep your car safe and well maintained throughout the winter. Tip number 1. Make sure you warm up your car before driving it. It is very bad to drive a car on when it's cold because it was not good for the engine. Tip number 2. Make sure you go slow because even if you don't see ice, there can still be ice. So give yourself plenty of time to stop and space between each car. Tip number 3. With it warming up in the next couple days, make sure to go get your car a car wash. Make sure you get all that salt off the car. If not, it can lead to early rust and early wear and tear on components. That's it for car tips for the winter. Make sure you guys stay safe out there on the roads. Back to you guys at Bgsn.
Weather is here and it's been a little harsh on our skin recently. Here's a quick video on how to take care of your skin during the cold weather. Winter is here, and so comes rolling in the dry skin and chapped lips. But no worry, stay moisturized this winter by always keeping handy chapstick and lotion.
If you haven't noticed, the flu has been knocking out both students and staff out quickly all over the United States. This has not happened in a total of 13 years according to the Disease Control and Prevention Center. Some of the signs of the flu are headaches, stomach problems, fever, and body chills. To help not catch the flu, make sure you wash your hands and do not share drinks or food, and make sure to wear proper clothing needed in this weather.
Teenagers from ages 13 and 19 are eating Tide Pods from the internet craze of the Tide Pod Challenge. We must stress the importance of not eating Tide Pods since they have bleach in them, which can potentially kill you. According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, there have been already 10,500 number of cases reported this year and last year alone. If you accidentally ingest something poisoning, please call 1-800-222-1222. Please be safe, Hornets, and do not partake in this challenge.
It has been released that North Korean athletes will participate in the Winter Olympic Games. It has also been released that North Korean athletes will walk with South Korean athletes as a joined group under the unified flag. This has sparked controversy among the South Korean athletics that are against the president joining the countries. North Korea is also sending a cheerleading squad to the games as well.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West just announced their birth of their third child. With the unknown surrogate, they say hello to their baby girl. Kim is excited to welcome her daughter into the world by announcing her through social media that she's 7 pounds and 6 ounces, and that North and Saint are excited to welcome their new baby sister.
In 2008, public schools witnessed over the past few years, schools across the nation have seen an increase on spending per student. This means that schools all around the country are continuing to put up more focus on education of students every year.
DECA will be to go downtown and for a business conference. We will have more information on the later date. DECA is a business club that can give you very helpful skills. DECA Club has a meeting today for district at Brownsburg High School. If anyone is interested in DECA, please contact the counselor.
Are you looking for something exciting to do with the
Hornet
whole
Park
family?
is hosting.
Here's Bree with more on the story.
Hornet Park is hosting a family game night January 24th at 5:30. Be snacks, board games, puzzles, and Wii games for the entire family. But this isn't just a one-night thing. It's every fourth Wednesday of the month. If you're interested in signing up, check your email for the Hornet Blast newsletter. There you'll find a link to the Google Forms. From BGHS, I'm Brianna for Bgsn.
Go.
This Friday night at 7 p.m., the BGHS Choir will host a 1920s murder mystery dinner at Woodland Creek Facility rental. Here's Alyssa Walsh with more information.
The BGHS Choir Boosters are holding a murder mystery event that will take place on Woodland Creek Facility rental. I got with Mr. Dean to tell us more about it.
So the Murder Mystery Dinner is a fundraising event for the choirs where people will come and be assigned roles, and the roles are written into a script, and it's kind of like a giant game of Clue. So you have a murderer, you have people that will be killed off throughout the evening, and the whole goal is to try and figure out who the killer is before the end of the night.
Okay. He then goes on to explain what the cost is and who should go.
Tickets are going to be $15 per person, $25 per couple, I believe. And the age restriction on that is 21 and up. There is going to be alcohol served at this event.
We hope that everyone encourages their family members to go so that this can help the BGS choir department. From BGSN, I'm Alyssa Walsh. Back to you guys.
Tonight is a big night for Beech Grove sports.
Here's John Dans with more.
The Colts have zeroed in on who they want to be their next head coach. That man is Patriots offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels. Reportedly, Josh McDaniels is already calling NFL coaches to try and assemble his staff. There's a lot of history with Josh McDaniels. He has been a head coach before. He was the head coach of the Denver Broncos from 2009 to 2011. He started off hot with a 6-0 record, but he failed pretty early. He did have a playoff win, though, with Tim Tebow. The Indiana Pacers added another win on Monday, defeating the Utah Jazz by a score of 109-94. This makes the Pacers 24-20 on the season. Pacers have been trying very hard on social media to get Victor Oladipo elected to the All-Star game using the hashtag NBA vote. The Pacers are 6th in the Eastern Conference right now, a game behind the Wizards and 9.5 games behind the first-place Celtics. They have a Western Conference road trip coming up featuring games tomorrow in Portland against the Trailblazers, on Friday in Los Angeles against Lonzo Ball and the Lakers, and they will finish their road trip with a game Sunday night against the San Antonio Spurs. Last night, boys varsity swimming improved their season record to 7-1 by defeating Bishop Chatard 139-44. Beech Grove had a swimmer finish first in 9 events. Last night, girls basketball played New Palestine. They were able to take the win 51-45. Katie Giller had this to say about the win.
I think we were impatient a little bit, but then we started working more together, and our team defense was definitely the key to the game.
And that's all for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's it for your daily dose of Beech Grove student news. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon to be notified every time we go live. I'm Tiana.
And I'm Josh. Also, Hornets, make sure to follow us on Twitter at BG News. And remember, Hornets, you're beautiful.